We're with Ryan Tegnalia. Ryan is a criminal attorney in San Diego, California. He's agreed to answer an online question specifically related to drug charges, and it's how can I prove that all the drug wasn't mine. But this question was from Jacob. Jacob says, I was caught with a large amount of cocaine in my coat, and I'm now facing charges of possession and intent to distribute, and what would be a long sentence in jail. The thing is, it was not all mine. I bought it, but the money that me and my friends pulled together for it, basically him and his friends pitched together to buy it. Is there any way to proving this other than my friends testifying for their involvement?
Well, okay. So this gets down to the heart of the issue, which is, as I mentioned previously, in most drug cases, the primary issue that's being disputed is whether or not they were possessed for sale. Okay, so it goes from a simple possession charge, which is kind of like what you're saying happened, up until a sales charge, which usually carries with it some sort of jail time. And so what you're saying is that you and your friends all pitched in, and you bought a bunch. So even though there's a lot of it, you didn't possess it for sale. You possessed it for the personal use of you and your friends. As I've stated in one of my other videos, the courts have decided that an expert's opinion that on the quantity alone is enough, not necessarily for the jury, but enough to at least put the question to them to sustain a sales charge, just simply based on the amount the expert, usually a police officer, can testify that it's their expert opinion that the substance was possessed for sale. However, the jury can rely on that opinion or they can't, and of course the expert would be subject to cross-examination. So in your case, what we would likely do is we would point out the lack of indicia of sale. So yes, there's a large amount, but you have an explanation for that. However, was it individually packaged? Did you have a scale on you? Did you have a lot of money on you, or was it all gone from buying it? Were there empty packages that indicate that you had used some of it before instead of giving it away? Does your cell phone contain evidence of activity? Is that activity all about buying, or is there mention in there of you selling? And finally, you want to make sure to consult with an attorney, because you don't want to accidentally, when mounting your defense, get into the realm of quote unquote furnishing it to other people. I mean, drugs are illegal, and even giving them away isn't necessarily legal. Not as bad as sales, but it would be up there. So you want to be careful of all of that. And so this is a very common factual scenario, and any attorney that's experienced with handling cases involving controlled substance will be able to help you. And if you've already been arrested and you're facing charges, I suggest you call one.
Excellent. Well, if you have any other questions for Ryan, just post them in the comments section below. Thanks, Ryan.
Yep, and I'm always available myself at 619-577-0868. Thanks.
Thank you.